Now, you mentioned profoundly. What are your future plans for this? Is there some stuff you're cooking up for the future that like you're super stoked on right now?
Okay. Yeah. So it's a big part of what we think will differentiate Profoundly at the end of the day. So Profoundly Media Network type deal
No.
is the moat, especially moving into AI, in my opinion. The expert relationships in that community, they're just a powerful thing that does not get recreated like overnight. It's very hard to pay for it. So, but that perspective of creating a place for experts to share their expertise, get paid for it in some way, whether through sponsorships or
Mhm.
just greater exposure because they're creating valuable content. So many people have said, oh, I have a Google Drive worth of like half-baked guides and all this stuff that if there was somewhere better than LinkedIn to share it, I would do it already. Well, we want to be that place where you do it and it gets shared and people get value and it comes back to you in some way. Also, like from a curation perspective, like this problem of I'm overwhelmed with content, but also there's huge gaps in the content available, like around Content Hub and Service Hub and Operations Hub and Commerce Hub.
The first one made me giggle ridiculously.
Like, how do we make content about that stuff into the face of everybody's overwhelmed by content? Right. So one is creating into those spaces, but also curating and creating the space to go that you're going to get valuable content and starting to create pillars around these hubs, around what's happening. I expect, and I've already gotten feedback, like this helps internal HubSpot stakeholders too, right? Because there's no way they can keep up in a lot of ways. Also highlighting where content is already being generated that's super valuable. So curation, can there be like an umbrella where like it's like Netflix makes their own content, but they also have a bunch of other studios that make content for them, right? Can we just create that space? And that's how we get to 40 hours, right? At the end of last year, we got 80-ish certified pros right now in the Profoundly platform. So that's, I think that's what I want the future to be. And we are definitely on a path towards that if we haven't launched already by the time you guys are hearing this.